I try not to like play a role. I just do what I want to do and keep it real. And if that's not good enough, then who can I be? People are respectful and, you know, so on and so forth. People kind of give you your time and your space. And it's nice. It's nice both ways because I'm quite a people person. I grew up on an estate, so I'm used to being around hundreds of people. My family is massive, so it's not an issue when I'm approached. I still do normal things, but the normal things I choose to do now as I'm older won't leave me in the same trouble that I used to get in when I was younger. It depends what people class as naughty, right? Yeah, so I don't know. I'm a good guy, I told you. I'm one of the good guys.
Do people treat you differently after the Klitschko fight? Was there a lot of this?
I think they treat my mum differently because my mum comes home and says, "Oh, I got my car washed for free, and I got a parking space when they told me it was full." But I think she enjoys it. But it's funny because when I first told her I want to box, she was like, "Boxing? Why boxing of all things?" And she's starting to see like the discipline, the dedication, and I've matured through the sport. And now she sees like the benefits and stuff. So it's nice to see her enjoying the fruits of labour. You're
a dad now.
Yeah.
Presumably it's quite hard being in camp because you can't see your little boy. I'm assuming you can't see a little boy whenever you want to. Is that tough?
I think my firstborn, my son, is going to grow to be like me. Hardworking, understand the sacrifices, because I think that he's like what they call the heir to the throne. So I'm going to have to like nurture him to kind of be tough, wise, make critical decisions, because even though he's my son, he's my friend. In years to come, when I have more kids and I'm a bit more settled, I think they'll be like a lot more softer because they'll have that daddy love. But me and my boy now, I think we're on a mission together, and I'm guiding him now. Do you know what I mean?
There's no pressure. He's only 18 months.
Yeah, I know, but I can foresee his future. I would rather him start from the top using his brain. I had to start in the middle using my fists, and some people start with their feet playing football. So if he can start from the top, I'll be happy. But if he wants to fight, he has to use this as well and kind of navigate his way through life, because boxing on the outside of the ring is a business.
Do you ever doubt yourself?
There'll be a time when I'll probably get beat, and it's up to me to come back and like that redemption and get back on my get back to my boxing and my basics and try and redeem myself. That's just how it goes in the sport. Everyone is like 2-time heavyweight champion of the world, 3-time heavyweight champion of the world, because they once lost and bounced back.
The Klitschko fight was amazing, but that must have taken your confidence as a boxer to a whole new level, because you're in trouble, but you found a way to win that fight when it looked like you might lose it.
Never does my coach trip me up and say, stay down for 10 seconds, and, you know, it's always focused on winning. So in that situation, it's just who you are. And I think mainly, when I watch it back, you know what the saying is that, like, if I knew what I knew now, I would have done things a lot better. So I still got the win, but if I knew what I knew now, looking back, I think I would have done it a lot easier. And with each punch, I've got to knock the confidence out of him. Do you know where I'm coming from? And that's the only way I can beat him. I'm still a threat because the hunger makes you do crazy things. So I'm still a threat, but I'm smarter with my decisions. So it's interesting when you say am I as hungry, because for sure I got the hunger, but I'm a lot smarter. I'm not like hungry to the point I'll do anything. I'll be calculated with some of the decisions I make now.
What would be the next one? Would it be David Haye or Deontay Wilder? He says he would love that fight.
We got David Feathers and Beyonce Wilder. I had to do it. All these guys talk about me all the time, negative, always negative. But, you know, sooner or later I'll be ramming my jab down their throat. So,
do you think you could be the greatest ever?
Well, no.
No?
Nah, the old school are the best school. Even when it comes like to music, style, fighters, no, we can never do it like that. Unfortunately, I think I could be respected amongst the greats, but I think those guys paved the way. Like, my son will never do it as good as me. Like, when he says, oh, Dad, I'm going to Vegas, I say, boy, when I was your age, I said, you can never do it like we did when we went Vegas 10 years ago. The old school are the best school because we paved the way. Either you're the next Mike Tyson, the next Muhammad Ali, or you're nobody. Do you know what I mean? And if you can become like, not even Mike Tyson, just the Mike, or the Muhammad of the Muhammad Ali, it's amazing because the standards are so high in boxing. But even Muhammad Ali lost, Tyson lost. But we were talking about that today. Tyson lost, but what's interesting is that all you ever see is Tyson's knockouts. So I think, I've got to get on the phone to my PR team and make sure that they got this under control, because if I ever get beat with social media, Sky, all these people nowadays, I need them to kind of focus on, yeah, he lost, but he'll be back.